All right, so I wanted to talk about my favorite mastering plugin. I really only use two mastering plugins right now. Of course, I got the Fab Filter Pro Q3 right here, which I'm just using to like roll off any additional information that could have made it into my mix. So of course I'm rolling off everything under 20. And then on the side, I'm generally rolling stuff off under like 100 for sure on the side image, but as of lately, I've been pushing it to 150 because a lot of that side information down there is just unnecessary. And then for whatever reason, I put a little dip right there. And of course, this is covering the whole mix, so I put it on natural phase. Anywhere I have vocals that I always turn on natural phase. And so yeah, let's talk about this Masterplan plugin real quick. I know I'm late to the party. This plugin is nothing new. They do have an updated version of it though, which got me even more excited over it because a lot of times when I mix, I don't know why I've been having this issue. I'm still trying to pinpoint it. But a lot of times my low mids end up being really high. Like, let me see. I'm not sure if it shows it on this one or not. Like, I can usually see it in tonal balance, like where this is the white line should probably be like in the middle right here because this is my low mid section. A lot of times the white line will be like up here.
Full way, but it ain't no easy streets. Ain't no easy streets. And when the evil creeps,
It actually, okay, so for this mix, it looks fairly balanced. That could be because of what I have going on Masterplan right here because this is the low mid section. But let's turn it off real quick.
I know God got me, even to the end. Even when my bread was.
Okay, so as you can see, it was starting to come up. It was starting to come up right there, that low mid section right there. And so by turning Masterplan back on, let's see what happens, when I bring this mid section back to 0 and then when I turn it back down again. Because I just want to show you, like, I'm not recommending that you should just be reckless with your mix and just let your mix be whatever. Like if your mix is out of balance, like you should fix that during the mix. But on some occasions, and I forget what engineer I recently heard talk about this. He was like, yeah, we're taught to make subtle moves during mastering, which I personally do agree with. But he was saying not to be afraid to make big moves. And as you see on this mix on this master in particular, I took out -6 dB on the low mids, and I'm gonna show you what it sounds like before I took it out, and you about to see how this saved my mix. All right, so here we go.
Full way, but it ain't no easy streets. Ain't no easy streets. And when the evil creeps, who gon' put that on the leash? Who control the beast?
Let your emotions flow. Still trying to get control. Who's gonna snatch
You hear the difference though? Yeah, it's like
I know God got me, even to the end. Even when my bread was low, he got me out the jam. That's a sticky situation, like a dirty pan. If you never even tried, what's
that is absolutely insane to me, dude. That's insane to me. Like, I love it, man. Let's talk about some other features real quickly, though. I know I'm not showing y'all nothing new. If you've been in the mix community, you've seen this plugin before. Maybe if you haven't used it recently or whatever, maybe you didn't know about this new feature on the new updated version. But I really like how this tape feature right here is one of my favorite features about it because I can literally be deciding like if I want my mix to be tighter or if I want it to be warmer. A lot of times I'm more in warmer. Sometimes I'm in the middle. Sometimes I find myself leaning more towards this side. It changes, based upon how I mix that song. But this particular feature right here, also I really like the smooth feature. It smooths out the top of the mix. The calm one, it definitely does help reduce some harshness. I definitely have noticed that. I just about always turn the thick up some. Sometimes I have and haven't used the clean when I use it on damn near on maximum on this one. And I even boosted some highs, which is a lot of times I'm usually pretty high on the highs, but lately I've been like not going as high on there. But I'm not recommending that you should aim to come in here and do extreme moves like this. This was just something that just happened to be, in the moment. And then I was trying the new plugin and I was like listening to the mix and I knew something was off. And then as soon as I turned it down, I knew immediately. Like I knew immediately. So I'm just saying, like, and then of course, like this unity button, you can have this on and it won't boost the volume. So you can really hear what Masterplan is doing before the volume is interfering with it. But then as soon as I take the unity button off, any volume that I've dialed in, which would be the last step after I probably dial in everything else, you can even see how many lufts you're hitting with when the unity is engaged, which is perfect. You know what I mean?
I know God got me, even to the end. Even when my bread was low, he.
So yeah, let me show you real quick. If I was to push when the unity was on there and the volume wasn't coming in yet, let me show you if I was to push on this, how you would hear it distort.
I know God got me, even to the end.
See, I didn't even have to go all the way and you could already hear it was distorting. So that's like one of my favorite features about it, you know. So, I mean, there it is, man. That's my favorite mastering plugin. I do sometimes use a mastering chain that I learned from Sage Audio, which is amazing. But in some cases, this works out just as good, if not better. And it's just a one-stop shop. So, like, why make it complicated on yourself if you could just use something like this? Yeah, for sure, man.